Hi there, Angela here. Part two of our city break is about transport in the city. And I just wanted, before we do that one, to just point out a few differences with transport in Dublin City, for example. So I'm just going to go up here. And in Dublin, we have different types of transport. For example, we have Dublin bus, we have taxis as well. And here we have, this is what we would call a tram, but in Ireland we say a Lewis. Okay, so you can see the electricity lines there, and this is the Lewis stop, and it's going along the tracks here. Here we have someone by bike. So this is a typical busy Dublin street, not at the moment, of course, but before the coronavirus came and the streets were very busy. Um, I just wanted to also say with our trains, if I just go in here, this is a Dublin rail map. Okay, so it's the Dublin area rail and airport bus service map. Now, where you live, which is up around here, so we have there's the Irish Sea there, so Drogheda and Leytown, so Mosney is just maybe in about here. So if I was going into Dublin, I would get this train here from Leytown and it would take me all the way in to Connolly Station or Tara Street or Pierce. These are some of the main stations where you can have lots of different connections. So that would be on the train. Now, in Dublin, there is also, and hopefully I've got it here, the DART service. Okay, so this is a local train in Dublin. It doesn't sort of go outside of the Dublin limit. Again, it is on sort of this sort of electricity. So if I just go back here, we can see that the DART service, the DART train, it is this green line here. So it starts in Malahide and it runs down into the city centre, into Connolly, on through all of those main stations, and then it goes all the way down here to Bray. So it's sort of one line that is just quite for the central in the Dublin area there. Um, the one that we would take would be the northern commuter train, this pink line coming all the way in. And then as well, we have, remember I said the Lewis. So here we have the Lewis, the red line and the green line. So the red line for the Lewis, it comes all the way across Dublin, okay, and down here. And then the Lewis Green line, it also goes around College Green, down past Trinity, and all the way down there. So the Lewis is very popular as well for connections within sort of the Dublin area. And then over on this side here, the Dart for people who live quite close to Dublin. Okay, but as you can see, going further out, you get more out into the countryside, and we would need then the northern commuter train. Okay, so just looking again, we have the Dart, we have the Lewis, we have Dublin bus, we have taxis, we can also go by bike. And then these here are the trains here. So in Mosney you can see the train going past down near the beach every day. So they're just the different types of transport that we have. So coming back to the transport in most cities, we have here, this would be the metro, okay, in Dublin, we don't really have a metro. I suppose the Dart would be the closest thing to a metro. The tram here would be our Lewis, what we call the Lewis. The Dublin bus, okay, so there are lots of those. You can go on foot. This here is the train, Irish Rail. Taxis, you can also go by bike and by boat. So in Dublin isn't really a city that has water taxis or anything like that. So it's more other bigger cities that might have that, like London and places like that. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the slight difference we have with, say, Dublin City and maybe some other cities. Okay, thank you.